Sitting at my kitchen counter, August 1st, I think, I have to get out of here. I mean, yeah, sure, I've been to the grocery store a dozen times. I've been to the bank. I went to Lowe's once, during that phase of the pandemic when everybody was trying to grow their own food. I bought a tomato plant. And many times over the past 5 months since the beginning of the pandemic, I have appreciated my house, my protector. I don't want to seem ungrateful, I yell at my house. Something I probably wouldn't do if I didn't live alone. I know what brought all this on. A photo. Although honestly, probably the need to escape was lurking right below the surface of my conscious mind. I got a selfie from my daughter from the bow of a ferry, leaving Boston and headed for Provincetown, Massachusetts. Wind in her hair. The blues of the sky and the water stabbed me like knives. Not only was she out and about, why, she was en route to unknown territory, Provincetown, Mass. And she was going to the mansion of her boss, a writer, and she was going to sit at this table with all these other writers, and they were all going to write a Broadway musical together. For my kid, a dream come true. I just spent the entire last week cleaning my entire house, preparing her room for quarantine. She was supposed to arrive yesterday, but no, instead she is out on the sea. I don't want to go to Provincetown, but I want to go somewhere. I remember how, last summer, before the pandemic, I would just Google things to do. Los Angeles. Oh, this one night, I found a listing for the Almighty Op, a DIY puppet show staged on the sidewalk on a corner in Koreatown. I drove to Western and Elmwood, and the show was kind of a quasi-religious service. The Almighty Op was God, I think, sort of, I'm not sure. 3 hours of puppets, marionettes, carved wooden faces, Dickensian. There was the fat lady, and there was the tall, rail-thin man, and there was a puppet with a head made out of a balloon. And the balloon got bigger and bigger until the puppet floated up over the stage, and then the balloon popped, and confetti sprayed the audience. There was guitar music, there were drums, there were sound effects, there was audience participation. The puppeteer from behind the curtain led us in a chant. It's okay that it's not okay. It's okay that it's not okay. It's kind of free therapy, like, aren't we all just puppets on the stage of life? And then we all joined together in singing. This could be the last service you'll ever see. This could be the last laugh you'll make. I want to be mindful of these things. I want to be out on the water. I want to be in a boat. Boats, water. What about Balboa Island? I hadn't been there in 20 years. I had once gone to visit a friend who was renting a house. I remember it being pretty out of the ordinary, a vacation getaway. I look online and I find Monday night, 6:15 p.m., hike the island, meet up at the parking lot of a bank. Yes, I drive there an hour and a half. I park in the parking lot of the bank, and I get out, and there are about 20 people milling around, all about my age, but very few are wearing masks, and there's no social distancing. Oh, right, it's the OC. Oh, I came all this way. I'll make it work. So the hike leader is this woman, very fit, with short shorts and a tank top, and she leads the way across the bridge onto the island and towards the luxury homes and the canals. And very quickly, I see that this meetup is kind of a singles thing. People are pairing off. I just stay in the back, as far away from the group as I can. I can just overhear the conversation with the two people in front of me, this man and woman, and the woman is saying, values are crucial for me dating. I'm center, lean right. And the man says, oh, I'm center, lean right. And she says, I do think Trump has done some good things. Oh, yes, Trump has done good things. Oh, my God, I am nearly gagging. This is so horrifying. I turn away and there are flags, Trump flags on the boats and on the docks, and then on the luxury homes, banners for Trump. And there are these silver-haired white people all gathered on their decks, laughing and swigging martinis. I want to leave, but I am already disoriented in this maze of narrow streets and waterways. 2.5 hours later, I'm finally back at my car. I think there's got to be somewhere else. There's got to be something near me in a liberal district where people actually do believe that the nation is threatened by a deadly virus. Summer nights, Descanso Gardens. Okay, I haven't been there for years. I used to take my kid there. They used to have a garden of gnomes. My kind of place. So I get there at my time slot. Very few people. Everyone is wearing masks. Social distancing. I head into the gardens. The path is familiar. Camellia forest on my left, rose garden on the right, and a deer, confident because there's so few people around. A deer is right in there in the rose garden eating the roses. I hear music up ahead from the oak grove, sort of a combination Gregorian chant and Sondheim. As I arrive there at the grove, I see speakers, in the grass everywhere, and I sit down on a bench to listen. It's like sitting in church or sitting in a Broadway theater, that combination of the spiritual, entertainment. I feel the presence of the Almighty Up. And when the recorded music fades out, that tune comes back. This could be the last service you'll ever see. This could be the last laugh you'll make. I want to be mindful of these things. I want to be here on a wild summer night.